We see it all in black and white and painted all so reasonably. I sit and wonder what we seem to know, how we're sure it all works out.
Hi, I'm Tony, this is SV Tapatya, and we're in the process of building this Jay Benford designed 31'8", basically speaking 32-foot cruising sailboat. She's built out of plywood, and the beauty of these boats is that they're fairly easy to build for the regular handy person, and that's what we're doing. We're some 3 years into the build, and the hull is basically complete, and I'm sort of fitting out various parts at the moment. This week's been in the lazarette and the engine room again. The lazarette is now just about done. Bit of paint perhaps still. Engine room coming on well. Let's have a look, shall we? We'll go aft. As you probably know, if you've been watching, the last few weeks been putting a bit of effort into this lazarette area. If you go in there now, Kerry, you'll see the boards for the false floor are all in position. So I'm going to take them out again and seal them with some epoxy, maybe paint them, but cut in position. I've got a couple of water jugs stood in there just to sort of show that they do stand in there. They need some kind of location, but looking good, I think. Been quite a bit gone on in the engine room this week, a lot of hard work and dust making. But one thing I've done, if you just sort of come down a bit, Gary, the first thing was that this bit, which is the cockpit, was protruding some 5 centimetres, 2 inches or so further down than that, and unnecessarily, so I decided to trim that off. So I got in there and cut that off. And after that, it was a case of installing this bulkhead for the under quarter berth storage. I've got a hatch that fits in that hole that you can see there, which I spoke about last week. A bit of storage for engine bits in the engine room. This is accessed under the quarter berth. All sealed in now, epoxied in place, sealed, ready for a coat of paint. Last thing I'm going to do is fit a battery box over this side where I'll ground off for that batten that's going to be glued on there, and a battery box coming in this side. Then it'll be time to paint the engine room and get some fittings in there. Very exciting. Then when we look under that quarter berth, yeah, you'll see that quarter berth storage there with a board in the bottom just to keep whatever's stored in there off of the hull bottom. Mainly painted out, needs another quick splash, but ready to go. Hatch fits. So in that engine room, there's several things coming in there. I mentioned before, I think diesel filters coming up on that bulkhead. The raw water filter. I've got some true design fittings here that are intended for the cockpit drains. So the various bits needs to drain from here and the pit itself out through a couple of through holes. So they are waiting to be fitted. And as I said, motor starter battery in there. You'll remember most of my electrics are under there, including the service battery. Yeah, bits everywhere to do. You know, got these. The spouts that need to go in here, the hand pumps to come in there. I've got the pumps themselves are going to fit under there. There are parts of the hand pumps in. Also, the pumps are bolted through from the engine room, so that's all part of that game. I'm also thinking about the stove installation. Clearly, diesel's got to be plumbed through to the diesel stove. Chimney going out through the top there. There's a lot going on. And at the same time, I'm spending quite a lot of time researching keel options at the moment. So should have some information about keels coming soon. Thinking seriously about going for lead. Looks that way, but it's not a final decision. I will tell you soonish what I've decided. Re-keel, but probably lead. And Kerry and I may be taking a drive to pick up some lead soon. We'll keep you informed. Okay guys, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Give yourself a thumbs up, leave a comment, or even better, hit that old subscribe button if you haven't already, and maybe that bell that's next to it that's supposed to send you a notification. Help these videos get out to a wider audience. I'll be getting on. See you next time. Bye for now.
And on the day she was kissed by the sun, head thrown back, taking it in, a new day has begun. Still going steady, she was stopped by no one. Determined strides as the day got brighter.